Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're heading to the stunning landscapes of Mugla province in southwestern Turkey, famous for its beaches, but now facing a growing crisis beneath the surface. Wild boars are overrunning farmlands, destroying over 300 hectares of crops in just 1 year. With pork rarely consumed in Turkey, their population is exploding unchecked. In response, local hunters, including our team, have stepped up to defend rural livelihoods. What challenges do they face? And can hunting really make a difference? In the shadowy slopes of Dhaka's western mountains, known as a stronghold for wild boars, our hunting expedition kicked off with tension thick in the air. The silence didn't last long. Within minutes, rustling bushes gave way to the thunderous charge of a massive boar sprinting straight into view. Instinct kicked in, rifles were raised, shots rang out, and the first takedown of the day hit the ground hard. But that was just the beginning. As barking dogs charged ahead and the forest echoed with high-pitched squeals, the woods transformed into a battlefield. Towering like shadows in the underbrush, the wild boars were nothing short of monsters. Hunters accustomed to agile deer or cunning foxes found themselves facing beasts that looked like living tanks, muscular, thick-skinned, and fearless. Each encounter was a jolt of adrenaline. These weren't just wild animals, they were formidable opponents. Their sheer size demanded respect and precise marksmanship. In the dense Turkish forests, facing down a charging boar meant risking real danger. These weren't routine hunts, they were battles, testing every ounce of courage, skill, and instinct a hunter had to offer. After hours of tense tracking, the team ascended a grassy hillside offering a perfect panoramic view of the terrain below. As the sun dipped behind the ridgeline, a hulking silhouette emerged, a dominant alpha boar, tearing through the brush with raw power. The narrator, steady and focused, lined up the shot with practiced control. A single crack echoed across the valley, and the massive beast collapsed mid-run. It was more than a successful kill, it was a psychological win, a blow to the herd's order. The message was clear: no boar, not even the biggest, was safe. The thick underbrush provided perfect cover as we crept silently toward signs of recent activity. Every snapped twig and rustled leaf sharpened our focus. Suddenly, a wild boar crashed through the foliage. No time to think, just react. One quick, clean shot dropped it instantly. But before the echo faded, the forest exploded into motion. An entire herd, alarmed by the gunfire, bolted in all directions, their chaotic stampede tearing through the bush. Amid the frenzy, another large boar darted across my sightline. I raised my rifle, exhaled slowly, and landed a perfect shot before it vanished. Fueled by early success, the team pressed deeper into the wilderness, navigating dense terrain with rifles ready and senses sharp. Boar after boar emerged from cover, each encounter as intense as the last. But with every fallen target came a sobering realization: the forest wasn't thinning out. Tracks, scat, and torn earth told the same story. They were everywhere. The sheer volume of wild boars roaming unchecked was staggering. It became clear that this wasn't just a hunt, it was a war of attrition against an invasive force multiplying faster than it could be stopped. As the rifles cooled and the forest fell silent, a deeper truth settled over the team. Today's victories, while hard-won, barely scratched the surface. Wild boars breed with alarming speed, producing up to a dozen piglets per litter, and doing so year-round, without pause. Left unchecked, their numbers explode, leaving a trail of ruined crops and financial despair in rural communities. Hunting brings relief, but it's only one piece of a larger battle. The real challenge lies in sustained, coordinated efforts to protect agriculture and restore balance to the land. After a long day of grit and strategy, the final boar fell, a massive beast brought down after relentless pursuit by our loyal dogs and precise teamwork. It was a powerful reminder that successful wildlife control isn't about luck, it's about coordination, endurance, and respect for the challenge. But even in victory, the battle is far from over. As wild boars multiply and expand their range, can traditional hunting keep up? Or will new methods be needed to tip the balance? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe. Our next hunt is just around the corner.
South Africa is currently confronting a growing wildlife crisis as the population of wild monkeys continues to expand at an alarming rate. According to the Department of Environmental Protection, rapid reproduction and high adaptability have allowed these animals to multiply quickly, with experts warning that their numbers could soon reach 10,000 across the country.
For many rural communities, the consequences are severe. Wild monkeys frequently raid farms, destroy crops, and cause major economic losses for local residents.
Their bold behavior has also created significant safety concerns, as they often enter homes, steal food, and in some cases become aggressive toward people. The rising number of baboons only adds to the pressure, amplifying worries about long-term ecological and social impacts.
In response, farmers and wildlife authorities have adopted a combination of trapping methods and tranquilizer-based control measures. Licensed hunters trained in both firearm safety and primate behavior are authorized to assist. These professionals typically conceal themselves and wait for an opportunity to safely immobilize the animals using rifles or pistols equipped with tranquilizer darts.
Each operation must comply with strict safety and community guidelines. To minimize disturbance, silencers are required, and hunters are strictly prohibited from targeting young or pregnant monkeys to avoid upsetting natural population balance.
Innovations in hunting technology have revolutionized wildlife management, with high-precision scopes featuring zoom and tilt adjustments allowing hunters to target baboons accurately, even in difficult conditions. Complementing these advancements, stringent regulations ban night hunting to protect other wildlife and prioritize public safety, ensuring a balanced and responsible approach. In conclusion, once baboon populations are under control, hunting activities will cease, and natural balance will hopefully be restored. The state takes additional measures to ensure these baboons do not fall victim to other invasive species. However, questions remain about the health risks and cultural concerns surrounding the consumption of these animals. What are your thoughts on the ethical implications of wildlife control strategies? Join the conversation and subscribe to our channel for more on this compelling journey.